Dear Sri Acharyaji, in regards to the Golden Age, is there any hope for the UK as it seems rather dark at present? Oh, I will most definitely answer this question. There is nothing but hope for the United Kingdom. There is nothing but hope for England. There is nothing but hope for Wales, for Scotland, for Northern Ireland. Indeed, even though I know it's an independent republic, for the Republic of Ireland. Indeed, I would go further. There's nothing but hope for all of Europe, for Australia, for New Zealand. There's nothing but hope for Canada in time. America, oh, America, we're swimming in hope right now. We're beyond hope. We don't need hope anymore. We're living it. But let me speak about the UK very specifically. And I try to, as people know, with this live stream at least, I try to avoid politics. I do talk about politics, but other venues. And I'm going to answer this because it's not really political per se, it's existential. In other words, with the things that are occurring in the UK now, it's not a matter of politics. It's a matter of being human. Indeed, as people know, the government of the UK, well, has it ever really represented the people? Maybe not for several hundred years, and maybe not, probably not since before Cromwell has the government of the UK actually represented the people of the UK. The present government most certainly does not. How do we know this? Well, because every single thing that they have been doing for really decades and generations now have been against the very interests of the people who they falsely claim to represent. What does it mean when your own government is oppressing you, when your own government is censoring you, when your own government is arresting you for simply expressing nonviolent opinion? What does it mean when your own government worships non-citizens more than they care about people who have been on this island for, in some cases, how many generations? Dozens? Hundreds? Depending on how far back you want to go, etc. So indeed, the government that is presently ruling over the UK does not represent the people of the UK. What is wonderful is that, the people of the UK have been, for the most part, at least feigning slumber over this. And I have to say feigning slumber. Even with people who would not talk about it, if you caught them in private and spoke to them, they would tell you they knew what was going on. And they did. They do know what's going on. What we see now is that, indeed, we have the coming together of two things. The government of the UK showing itself to be proving to the world increasingly by the second, exponentially, that it is a totalitarian dictatorship on the one hand. On the other hand, what also do we see? That the people of the UK are finally standing up. And we know this. The world is seeing this. It's not being reported on ABC News. It's being reported where real people get their news. It's being reported on X. It's being reported on Rumble. It's being reported on all alternative media throughout the world. Hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of hours of video showing both the oppression of the British people, but also that the British people are finally starting to stand up. And how amazing. There were many things that instigated the awakening of the British people, which is happening right now. There were many things that instigated it. Again, it was a pot that was about to boil over anyway. But in my mind, and interestingly in the minds of many others, do you know what finally was the turning point? What was the turning point? What happened a week and a half ago? Film of a little girl. I hear different things about how old she was, 12, 13, 14 years old, having to defend herself from being attacked, and her sister. And people all over the world seeing this video, and this girl being a hero, and having to defend herself without men there to defend her, which should be the case, without adults there by her side protecting her from attack. This little girl forced, against her will, and scared. You can actually see it in her eyes. She's scared, but yet she's defending herself and her sister from attack. And the so-called British government arrests her instead of the creatures who were about to attack her. And it was the creatures who actually filmed her. At least thank God for that. They were so stupid that they filmed themselves about to attack her. And even with that film of them about to attack her, the British government arrests the victim, a something like 13-year-old girl. People will remember this 500 years from now, that this was the turning point. This is when people finally said, all right, we've had enough insanity. Now it's time for things to become sane again. That we have 13-year-old girls having to protect themselves with no one else to protect them. Not the police, not the so-called constables, not men of the community. No, a girl and her sister having to defend themselves from attack. This is the turning point. The UK is going to be saved. Let me tell you, have hope. In fact, let me speak to everyone, because we have so many devotees all throughout the UK. It's amazing. We have devotees literally everywhere. In England, Ireland, Northern Ireland, Scotland, Wales. We have devotees everywhere of the ISDS. Let me tell you, this is the turning point. The UK will be saved. And soon enough, there will finally, for the first time since, again, before Oliver Cromwell, there will be a British government that will actually represent the native British people, the indigenous British people of England, of Scotland, of Wales, Northern Ireland. And again, Ireland too, Republic of Ireland, again, they're separate, they're not part of the UK. They'll be saved too. We have devotees all over the Republic of Ireland as well, and Northern Ireland. This entire area will be saved. How will it be saved? And I've said this in other contexts, and excuse me for going on about this. This is something which, ever since the first second that I saw this video, like so many millions of people throughout the world, when I saw the video of these innocent girls trying to protect themselves from being accosted, it affected me, as it did millions. That's why I'm going on about this. How is it going to be saved? Two things. Oh, the grace of God. God wills it. Keir Starmer, God wills that you no longer be Prime Minister. God wills that you be punished for what you did to the people of Britain. God wills it. So it's going to be the grace of God on the one hand. On the other hand, exactly what is happening right now. There must be millions of real citizens, indigenous citizens of Britain, peacefully, without violence, protesting in the streets of every single city, every single hamlet of the United Kingdom against this injustice. And once this happens, oh, there will be change, the likes of which most people right now in the UK can scarcely even believe, but that I've seen for decades coming. So have hope, have hope, have hope, and peacefully do what you need to express yourself. May Dharma be victorious in our world, and as quickly as possible. May Dharma be victorious in the United States of America. May Dharma be victorious in Canada. May Dharma be victorious in Bharat. May Dharma be victorious in Bangladesh. May Dharma be victorious in Nepal. May Dharma be victorious in Ireland. May Dharma be victorious in the United Kingdom. May Dharma be victorious throughout the length and breadth of Europe. Indeed, from Ireland to the Ural Mountains, from northern Sweden to Malta. May Dharma be victorious in Japan, in Korea, in China, in Australia, in New Zealand. May Dharma be victorious upon all of Bhumi Devi, upon all of our earth, our mother. Evam bhavatu. May it be so. And ladies and gentlemen out there, I guarantee you with my life, Dharma will be victorious. I leave you with these words of Bhagavan Sri Krishna from Bhagavad Gita, chapter 18, verse 66, wherein he says, Ma Shuchaha. Do not fear.